Good morning. So it's almost 6:40 this morning, and I am working on this coloring book. This is one of the things that I've been doing. Maybe in a minute I'll get the other project out, but I've been working on this, and I got this book. My daughter got me this book actually, and I have heard a lot about Kirby Rosanes. I've heard a lot about him. I've seen a lot of books with his stuff. Really fascinated by it and intrigued at the same time. And anyway, so I got this book, and I am working on this page, and I like the way it's turning out. Okay, so I got this book, and now I have used with the texture, which is like zero texture. This is like it's like cardstock. So with it being like cardstock, the polychromos are a real struggle for me to get them on here. So I started with the polychromos, and I was not having a good time at all. And I decided, you know what, if I'm going to keep on coloring, let me try my Prismacolors. Since they're softer, they have a tendency to go down better. So that is what I did. I switched. So Polychromos is right here. Prismacolors is right there. It's all Prisma. Honestly, I'm not. Do I think I'm going to finish this book? No, I don't think I'm going to finish it. I don't think I'm going to finish it because it is very detailed, for one, and I'm not well, I can say that's going to take forever for me to do a page. This already has taken me on and off like 2 weeks. I've been working, obviously I'm not going to work at it every 8 hours a day, but it's can be a daunting task is what it feels like, and I would like to not have it feel like that. So but that is where I'm at. That's what I've been doing, coloring with this in this book. And I also wanted to share the colors that I've been using, like all of the colors that I've used for these leaves right here. All of these leaves, I've used combinations of these colored pencils. Obviously, you can see most of the color is going to be this one, which is, which one is this? This is the spring green. So I've got spring green in here, and then I've got the dark green, and then I've got this, let's see, is this kelp green, and olive, what is this? Olive green. And then I used a little bit of the green ochre in some areas to get some shading, and I used a little bit of dark brown again to get some deep shading, and then I used canary yellow, as you can see, and then the yellow ochre, which you could see in this one. That kind of is making it this one, and I highlighted it on this one a little bit. It just makes it look a little bit more, you know, on its, as an older plant. You know, older plants have a tendency to start shading like this, right? Before they fall off. So anyways, I was just doing a little bit of this color on here, just to give it a little bit of a aged look. And then another color, the one that I have left in my hand, is the one that I was inspired to try, and the one that I am most pleased with in the results. And that one is the neon yellow. Now when I use this neon yellow, it, you know, has a lot of bright color in it, but look at how beautiful it brings out some of the color in the leaves. I mean, even when I went over the greens, it just was a great experience. I really like this color. Let's see where I can just get somewhere where I haven't colored too much, but I almost go to the burnishing stage with this one, you know, just to blend it in. I mean, just blending it right into these other colors. I mean, because you can see that little bit of line right there, and then you just keep going until you can get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just great. I mean, look at that. It's just beautiful, beautiful color. So I will probably be using neon more often. But as for the book, since it has zero texture, no texture, and I love texture, it makes it a little bit more difficult to put the color down, at least with the colored pencils. Now going into it, I mean, you know, because smooth paper, you can get more detail, right? But layers, you just kind of crippled in my mind. Just kind of crippled with being able to put enough layers down. So anyways, I'm going to continue on in this book and get this done and see how it looks at the end. I'm thinking I'm going to just do a black background. I've seen a couple of pictures with black backgrounds, and I think I like the idea of a black background. Maybe a gradient of a background, you know, darker down here and lighter up here. But I'm thinking black. So let me know what you think. You think it should be black? Should I put a black background on that? All right, and let me show you one other thing that I'm working on. Okay. So this is what I've been working on. This little guy here. This is a shrug. A shrug. And it's supposed to be a summer shrug, but I live in Southern California. And yesterday it was 112. And day before that it was even hotter. And today it's supposed to be just as hot. So, and we have our air conditioner broke yesterday, so that was a day that was just real difficult. So we are working on that today. So I got up this morning and I thought I'd just better give you guys an update on what I've been doing. So I've been working on this. I love it. It's got a small border. It's fairly easy, but you have to pay attention to your count, because if you're off, as you can see, if you're off one stitch, it will show up on here and, you know, wreck the, well, maybe not wreck it, but it'll be noticeable, the error. And I would like, you know, so anyways, I'm very happy with this. Almost done. I'm just 16 ridges up across the top. Then I'm going to block it, and then I'm going to stitch the arms, and then it'll be finished, which will be exciting for me. So that's what I have been doing. A little update of what I've been doing. That's it. I've been working on that side project and coloring in this book, and looking for some projects to do that that are more freehand and maybe more creative on my part, instead of dealing with or working in an actual coloring book. So I have a couple of them that I've done that are for like foods. So I was thinking if I just finished doing that project, I could frame them and put them in my kitchen, just the foods. Like I did a cupcake for my husband for his birthday a few months back, and that was fun. And then fried egg, some other foods, like maybe like a fruit, banana, stuff like that, because I already have my grapes. So anyways, that's what I'm thinking about doing. So I'm still coloring. I'm just coloring a little bit slower this last month, and I know everybody's been very patient, and I appreciate it. Appreciate your patience. So if you have this book, and please leave me some comments about your experience with this book, and maybe the tools I'm using aren't the right tools. So Polychromos over here and Prismacolors, maybe I should be using something else. If so, if you think so, then let me know. I do have watercolor pens, and I have gel pens, or maybe markers. Do these work better with markers? Because it seems to have the right texture for a marker. But I don't have Copics or any of those things to do justice to this book. But I'm gonna keep on at it. So, and this is obviously a compass, because it's got north, south, east, and west on it. But I'm pretty pleased. I'm going to do the wings on this one dragonfly that are going to be translucent, so you can see right through them. And I'm going to put a little gel pen accents, which I did around the bee's wings and these little goblin guys. And it's just really full of a lot of detail. But anyways, so that's what I'm up to, dears. And let me know what you're up to. And like I said, if you think that this book functions better with a different medium, then give me a list of mediums that you're successful with. And also, if you've done this page, what background did you put? Did to put a pastel background. You know, I mean, there's so many options. And I don't even know if there's a place where I could go to look to see if there's other examples of this page. Suggestions, I'm open to them. All right? And don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if it takes you time to do a page. All right? And that's where I'm at. So, and I'm going to do a little bit more coloring, but I have to, I'll pause it. Oh, and another thing about this book is that I can't color it too well upside down. And the reason is because there's so much detail. There's a lot of detail, and I worry about missing something. So I've been coloring it right side up also. So anyways, so let's move on. Move on. I did miss that one little, this one little spinner leaf right here. This is, so this is spring green and olive green. Okay, and then a little bit of this dark. Be good. And now this is again the neon yellow. And you know what I think? Well, that's got the, it's got the other yellow in there, so this will stand out. Just take a lot of layers. But see, I just like the way it lays down. It looks great, I think. And this is the dark green. I want it to really stand out. Deep lines, lay that down like that. And then around the outside of it, I think I'll use brown, maybe, or the green ochre, just around here, because some of the areas you want them to be darker. And that gives it a nice shadow. that. Open the brown. I want that to be much darker right there, so I think I'm going to use this one right here, which is the olive green. And then maybe a little bit up here. Okay, so now it's kind of up off of the surface. Looks good. I think. So when I'm doing the leaves, just as a FYI for you guys, when I do the leaves, because you're going to get into a pattern if you're doing this page, because you know after you do so many leaves, you're going to be doing it the same way over and over. But when I do the leaves, I start with my medium color. The medium color is what I lay down first. And I look at where I want the highlight, and I avoid that. I don't go in that area. So I would color it and avoid the highlight area with the medium. And then I will go in with a little bit with the other one, with a little bit with the next shade down, darker. And I'll go over that again. And then I'll go in with the lighter shade, and then I'll go over the highlight, just very lightly. And then I put the dark shades down, the nice dark shade. And then if I have to go over the highlight again, I will, or I'll add some little accent colors, like that yellow ochre. Just accent it. And try not to do it everywhere, because you want them all to look different. But these are the same colors I used on all of these leaves, and look at the different difference between. I'll use more yellow ochre here and here, and I use more of the highlight yellow, the neon yellow, and this is where I used it first. You could just, I just wanted that one to just jump out. So explore your colors. That's what I suggest. You know, you've got colors that you might not even think about using. Well, I suggest try them, because you may be pleasantly pleased. You may be pleasantly pleased if you use a color and it comes out great. And there's, how many pages in this book? So if I rec one, I rec it. And again, that's all interpretation, because people can do effects to their books, to their pages, and make it look like it's distorted and aged anyways. So anyways, this is my update today. Let you know where I'm at, what I'm doing. I'm still coloring. I am really working hard to finish this shrug that I have. And then once I get that off my plate, so to speak, then I will be back to coloring. And I will show you guys this as I progress on. So I think next week would be a good time to come on. And you are still in there. I just wanted to check because I have to walk around my table to see my camera. So anyways, love you guys. Appreciate you all. And have a great day. And I will see you soon. Oh, and like and subscribe. All right, I'm growing and I'm excited about that. But don't forget to give me a thumbs up or a comment. It helps generate the algorithms for YouTube. So it'll push my videos out there even more. And, you know, obviously I can't do this all on my own. It's almost a team effort here. So please like and subscribe and comment. Give me your thoughts. Thank you and have a great day.